all. I'm Praveen, founder and director Zitraar Technologies. I'm happy to invite you all for this talk, which we are planning on behalf of our 7th anniversary. I'm very proud and happy that I'm joined by my colleague friends who are Zoho Creator professionals. As a part of this series, we are doing this episode 1 talk on Zoho Creator. Who best other than my own friends who are Zoho Creator certified professionals to talk about the platform? So I just request all the people here to introduce about themselves and their journey into Zoho Creator.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us today. So my name is Nagarajan. I'm here working with Zitraar Technologies for the past 6 years now, almost half a decade now. And then started with developing in Zoho Creator as an intern in 2019. And now I'm doing all those solution development and scalable implementation for all those Zoho products, whatever we are providing for our clients. So right now I'm serving as a solution architect in Zoho applications or Zoho suite. And yeah, again, my journey, I started, as I mentioned earlier, I started from 2019, right? So before that, I got, introduced with Zoho Creator during my college times. So I had a winter course coming in. So there, my college provided with some course options. Either I can go for industrial learning, like I can go into some other officers and learn from their day-to-day works. Otherwise, I can attend their in-house training sessions. So that's where I got introduced into Zoho Creator. Again, Praveen, he only came there to take those creator sessions, and from there I just learned about Zoho and Zoho Creator and started developing some of the application during the course times. And then after completing my college and my the course, I've had some options. Either I can go with traditional developments and all those things. Like you can pick it up some languages and go from there. Otherwise, I can go with like logo development and all those things, right? So logo development and Zoho, it's kind of a sea. You have to dive deep. Then only you'll be able to get to know a lot of things. So I sort of thought of going with Zoho logo development because I thought this is easier to do all those developments, and within a minute I can build a simple form. I don't have to write HTML scripts or CSS or JavaScript, any other things. Just get one single form, right? So this all back in 2019. I thought, okay, this is a good option to go with. So that's how I started with Zoho Creator, and that's how I got introduced and lured into Zoho ecosystem. And then from there, again, I just started as an intern, as I mentioned, and then later I've completed my associate Zoho Creator Developer certification, which is like official certification by Zoho themselves. And then later I've implemented a lot of small to big scale projects in Zoho Creator, and even integrating other Zoho applications as well. Right now I'm probably doing developments with like 14, 15 Zoho applications, and fluent with like 5 to 7 applications in Zoho end to end. And then later, again, decided to proceed with the professional certificate in Zoho Creator. Now I'm a professional certificate developer too. And then, so far this is my journey, and still learning, still going forward. And whatnot. That's all about me. A small introduction. And you'll get a lot more about my colleagues as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I'm Devi, senior Zoho developer at Zitraar Technologies. I have been working in this Zoho ecosystem for past 4 years, building business applications using various Zoho products. I'm beginning my Zoho Creator journey as an intern at Zitraar, where I got opportunity to work on a live school management app project. So that experience sparked my interest in this low-code platform Zoho Creator. After my internship, I have joined a full-time in Zitraar. Since then, I have worked on several projects across domains like education, business and event management using Zoho Creator and the Zoho Suite applications. Later, I have got my associate level certification. Then, in my fourth year, I have got an Zoho Creator professional level certification. Uh, my core strengths include like workflow automation, delete scripting, Zoho integrations with Zoho applications, and also third-party applications and UI customizations like that. So I'm specialized in creating smart solution to automate business processes using Zoho platforms now. Yeah, thank you. It's my short introduction.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sridevi. Hello, guys. So this is Amla. I'm solution expert at Zitraar Technologies. So I have 8 years of experience in software industry. For the past 4 years, I have been working on Zoho products and especially Zoho Creator. So I have started my Zoho Creator journey through Zitraar, which is a part of Zitraar, and then later I joined Zitraar. Since then, I have been working on various domains like education, manufacturing, hospitality, etc. So my core skills include requirement analysis, workflow automation, daily scripting, third-party integrations, UI customization, and so forth. I enjoy solving real business problems and transforming manual processes into smart automated solutions using Zoho ecosystem. So that's a short intro about me. Thank you.
Thank you, Amla.
Hello everyone, I am Balamurugan, currently working as a solution architect at Zitraar. I have been in the past 4 years in Zitraar and in Zoho ecosystem. The journey started right after my graduation. I was looking for the opportunity and joined in the Zoho Creator course conducted by Zitraar Technologies. And during the course, I had the opportunity to work in a live project. Zoho Creator application was implemented for a school. And during the project implementation, I had multiple opportunities to communicate with client and experienced developers. And the low-code development triggered an interest in me. And after that, I also joined as a junior developer in Zitraar. And at that time, I had opportunity to work in multiple industries like agriculture, manufacturing, and others. And also, I have working in multiple Zoho Creator application. We have implemented for multiple clients. And after that, I had the opportunity to lead the Zitraar department. So to support the clients. So we are implementing the Zoho application for the clients, and the Zitraar department is taking care of the client customer support, and along with the implementation, Zoho application implementation, I am taking care of the customer support at Zitraar. So this is my short introduction. Thank you.
Thank you. So this we see as the primary USP of Zitraar. Actually, we have Zoho Creator certified professionals. Having certified professionals means they have a lot of work experience. It is not just another certificate, but it is about having proven work experience of delivering solutions, business solutions for clients across different regions using Zoho Creator. So which Zoho Creator team has recognized and offered us this certification. So we have a team of vibrant Zoho Creator developers who can build quality solutions on top of Zoho Creator. So moving on to the next segment. The next segment is a round robin questionnaire. So I would just be asking you guys some questions with respect to Zoho Creator. You can share your experiences and knowledge regarding the questions. So the first question is about what is a low-code platform and how Zoho Creator is positioned as a low-code platform. So if you can share your personal journey and your developer experience along with that, if you can share that, it would be really nice. You guys are on mute.
Yeah, everyone on mute.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, nice.
First of all, I would like to share how Zoho Creator position as a low-code platform. So basically, we see Zoho Creator is a powerful and versatile low-code platform. It allows businesses to digitalize and automate workflows without needing deep technical expertises. Its strength lies in simplicity of building apps with just a drag and drop tools, while also offering a powerful customization through delete scripting. I will share key capabilities that are included in Zoho Creator. First, we can see the drag and drop UI builder for forms and reports. And next one is the delete scripting language for advanced logic and workflows. Built-in integration support for other Zoho apps and also a third-party services. We can integrate through the third-party services also using Zoho Creator. We have a staging environment also here, and also a role-based access control, approval workflow, scheduling, etc. This has a multi-device compatibility with automatic mobile responsiveness. We can use it as a mobile app like Android and iOS apps. It's capable of this. So we can write once and run anywhere. It also a low budget product. Anyone can afford it, and the platform makes it easy to build applications quickly, even with minimal coding. It's very low code platform because of it. And Zoho Creator has matured to support both small departmental apps and large enterprise grade level solutions also now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. But as developers say that it is very easy to build applications on top of Creator. That is one aspect. What I also feel as important criteria is it is easy to deploy your applications. As developers, building is one thing, deploying, making it live is another thing. So just on click of a button, you can deploy an application and allow your users to access it. Is a very powerful part of Zoho Creator. Apart from building, deployment is also very fast. You don't have to do you don't have to take a lot of efforts to deploy your applications. If you can add more on that. Do you agree? Do you guys agree with me?
Yeah, I very much agree with that particular point. So usually when you do all those developments, usually in the traditional, let's take the traditional software development cycle. So we do all those codings by our developers, our ourselves, and then we have to test and debug all those things. We have to do unit tests and all those things, and then later we have to find a hosting provider, and then similar to AWS hosting somewhere. Can find those hosting solutions or even a private VPN, VPS. So those things are those things will take a lot of effort to configure and deploy all those things for every development cycle. Right? You do one thing today, and then you will deploy tomorrow, and then later that after tomorrow you have to you have to do a lot of other changes in the system, and you have to go into the system configuration, and you have to deploy. If anything goes wrong, then your whole application hosting goes down. Yes. Every app will crash. So this is something that Zoho Creator handles perfectly. So you log into your Creator application, you develop the application. When you develop your application, you have like multiple environments by default, and which is already available in Creator. You have to do nothing. You just create the environment for your application. So by default, you'll get the developer environment, and then staging environment, and then production. So when you do development, you do all those things in development environment. It won't be affecting any other data apart from our side of development environment thing. And then once you do all those development, you then what do you just push it to staging, where you can just test out all those things which are coming from the development environment, right? And then once all those testing, UAT, and all those things are completed, you can just push it to production with everything within a click of a button. Just add the, you just select the changes you have to deploy into production, and then boom, you click on the deploy button. It's on the production now. So that's how easy it is in Zoho Creator to develop and deploy things specifically. And another one point I would like to add to the how Zoho Creator position themselves in the market among all those low-code applications. When AI comes in, in late in 2021, everyone started talking about AI and other stuff, right? How these things reducing our works and all those things. Same thing happened when low-code platforms started to evolving. One of the things is you don't have to write a lot of code. And then the other thing is the development cycle and prototyping and everything is faster and smoother. So that is another one major thing. I'm seeing Zoho Creator here is a full stack low-code platform. I don't think any other platform offers these kind of things in development. Other platforms might have they might have only the front end. For back end, they might have simple back end to store the form data. And for advanced things, you might have to integrate some other application or some other databases into it. But in Zoho Creator, everything is inbuilt. You have you on a database, you have the SQL kind of database in there, which is in the form of Zoho Creator tables and Zoho Creator forms and reports. If you wanted to build the form or the UI of the application, you have the pre-built components. Like you have the forms, you have the reports, and you have the page if you wanted to show something in the dashboard format and all those things. And if you wanted to integrate with some other application, those things are already inbuilt. You can use, or you can leverage Deluge, and then you can create connections to integrate multiple applications. And pretty much you can integrate all other applications into single place. And by this means the development efforts are reduced and everything is smoother, and you'll get the production version application in less days. And then you can also do the prototyping in within a day or two, right? So if you want to build some big ERP, you can build that ERP in Creator. But if you want to see the glimpse of how that thing will work and how we can evolve this simple thing into that big ERP, you can try that thing in a Creator application by creating some data models, by creating forms and lookups and all those things, and you'll get that application in no time. And on top of that, you also have the AI capabilities now. That is something unique that Zoho Creator offers. I don't think any other local platform offers this kind of things. So you can just give it a prompt, and then that will create you one application with regarding to that particular prompt, by creating multiple use cases and creating multiple forms and reports and dashboard by default, just like that. So that is what I'm
saying. It is easy to prototype. You can prototype using Creator. You can build fastly using Creator. You can test and deploy. It's all without any deep expertise, without having to have any deep expertise.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you guys, Amala, if you can share your developer experience when you have developed in other technologies, how Zoho Creator is when compared to other platforms that you have developed, if you can share your experience.
So come back to my earlier experience, which is in .NET. So Zoho Creator has a clear advantages. So it is much faster to build and deploy application without spending too much time on setup or coding everything from scratch. And we also not to worry about the backend, which will be automatically handled by the Zoho Creator itself. So for me, the developer experience in Zoho Creator is very smooth and efficient. So the drag and drop UI builder makes designing forms and pages real quick, and Deluge scripting gives the flexibility to handle the business logics without making the things complicated. So another big plus I see is the mobility. So whatever we build in Zoho Creator is automatically available in the mobile apps, so which will work both on Android and iOS also. On the top of that, we can also have the option to white label the apps. So many companies can brand it and use it directly as their own. So what I really love about Zoho Creator is how powerful flexible it is. So the drag and drop feature, the delete scripting, integration capabilities, the mobile responsive apps. So they make it so easy to bring the real solution to life quickly. And with the features like automation workflows, reports, and external integrations, so it's not like about building apps, like it is solving the real world problems fast. So Zoho Creator has truly empowered me as a developer, and I am looking forward to build many more impactful products with it.
Okay, that's nice. So given that now we have discussed extensively about the product capabilities, platform capabilities as a low-code development platform. So if you guys can share your own experience of how you have developed impactful projects, solutions, and or use cases on top of Zoho Creator, it would be really nice.
Yeah, Praveen. Yeah. So one of the thing, again, which is one of the interesting things that I've done in one of the client project is unified to create a customer portal. So if you take the Zoho as a whole suite, we don't have any unified dashboard apart from Zoho One's dashboard. But the Zoho One dashboard is only for our internal people, like whoever has the Zoho One license or part of the Zoho One organization. They can log in and they can see their details, right? Their day-to-day activities, they can see it in their Zoho One dashboard. But what if a Zoho One unified dashboard for customers? So let's say we Zitraar as a company, we have lots of clients, right? We do lots of implementation. We take lot of from them. We handle all those tickets, queries, and all those things and whatnot. We do all those other things, right? So what if a customer wanted to have a self-service portal where they can log in and then see their journey with us, and then the queries and things that we've implemented and all those invoices, and maybe what if they wanted to have all those information in a single portal? So it is not there right now. I believe Zoho is working on something like that right now, but so far it is not that kind of portal is not there, unified portal. So we have implemented similar functionality for one of our clients' big project. It's a big project. When I say big, it is a big project. It has like at least like around 20. They are using at least 20 Zoho products, Zoho One products, right? All those applications are integrated one-to-one. Like Zoho CRM would be integrated with Creator, Workday, Writer, whatnot. There are lots of integrations inside that. And on top of that, again, we have integrations, but what are all those integrations transferring? It's all customer data, right? At the end of the day, we have to submit some data to customer. So we happen to build on Zoho Creator customer portal, which is a unified customer portal, as I mentioned. So which is integrated and integrated to show the details from Zoho Books, Zoho CRM, Zoho Workday, Zoho Writer, and even in Zoho Sheet as well. And we do some sheet generation using Creator customer portal, and then we also have multiple Zoho Creator application, like integrated Zoho Creator application and Zoho Sign integration inbuilt into Creator application, and then even Zoho Catalyst integration as well for custom capabilities and widgets. And a few other applications as well are that. In total, we have integrated like 10 Zoho One application into one single Zoho Creator application, all with a single point connecting with Zoho their customer. So basically, if I'm a customer, I'm logging into their portal, I should be able to see their invoices and all those things, that financial transactions basically, and then their CRM data, some other relation data, dashboards, analytics, embedded BAs, everything is integrated in a single application, and everything was like well maintained by their role-based access system. So when we build this kind of big customer portal, right, we would be needing this role-based access system. We can just show all those data to all those people. We should be having some kind of leveraging in user access, right? Some of the people would be accessing few dashboards. Some of them would access some of their forms. Some of them would access some of the other pages. So we have developed all those things in a single Creator application for the customer portal, and that application actually solved a lot of things for the client. So earlier, all those when we sort of bringing in some these kind of some portals, one of the main purpose of having this portal is, reducing the communication time between this client and customer, right? So if you could reduce that communication time, then client will be having all those information on their fingertip. They can just log into the portal and they'll be able to see all the data. They don't even need to. I'm sorry. They don't need to even reach out to you or raise a request and get all those details and wait for us to respond to their queries, right? They can just log in, and then they can just see their data right away in real time.
So you have built a unified portal for Zoho One using Zoho Creator. That's an ambitious project. So for which domain you have done this?
So it's for waste management domain. It's actually a sustainability domain in India. A lot of companies in the pan India or in world, they deal with a lot of e-waste stuffs and then general waste stuffs. Let's say if we take an office like similar to Zoho or HCL, some other big companies, one of the things they would usually juggle around with this is their office stationaries, which I mean is like their employees' laptops and their tables, chairs, and other office stuff, right? Their office objects, basically. So usually, whenever they buy some laptops in terms of e-waste, they'll sell off their old laptops, right? Or they will resell or recycle their old laptops, which might be working in condition or which may not work. So they have to do all those disposals in a complaints manner. So in India, even in worldwide, there are some complaints they have to other too. So they can't just sell those e-waste items just like that. So they have to do all those things in a sustainable manner. In the sense, they have to sell it to some vendors who are approved by the government for resale or resale. So those kind of activities are the client doing basically. So this is the domain we have. This is one of the domain we have implemented this customer portal for, where the vendors and then the sellers and other stakeholders can log into the portal, and then they can see their transactions and all those other metrics in the same portal. And then when I talk about the sustainability, I mentioned about complaints, right? So one of the things these companies, customers would usually do is complaints auditing. So for these auditing purposes, they have to have all those reports, like how many e-waste, not how much e-waste that we have produced and how much we have responsibly disposal. So all those things that they have to get a report and submit it to the government at the end of the day. Then only they'll be able to say we are a company of this big, and then we have this much of waste produced, and then we have handled this much of amount waste in a responsible manner with whatever the government provided rules and all those things, right? This is what we have. This is the domain we have developed this customer portal for. And as I mentioned earlier, it has a lot of Zoho Creator, Zoho application integration from Zoho Creator's inbuilt applications, like interconnected Zoho Creator application to other Zoho One application, about like 10 plus Zoho applications integrated in a single unified customer portal. So by this, as I mentioned earlier, one of the impact the customer and CEO of seen is communication, which is drastically improved, and then customer satisfaction is also improved. And then when I talk about communication, earlier there were a lot of email communication between the client and their customers. Now they don't have those things. They just log into the portal and they take their reports and all those things. And then everything is in a traceable manner. So before that, it was all manual, right? So when customer come back with one query, a customer might raise query like, "Hey, I need this particular information." Then the client would, manually record this request in their system and then track it through Excel and get back to the client with the details. So through this process, and this is a tedious and cumbersome process, right? So due to this manner of this work, a lot of details were missing and a lot of inconsistencies between those queries and fulfillments. When we implemented this customer portal, we saw all those things drastically reduced in terms of the communication gaps and the data that client gets and the query they raise, everything that started out, and actually the customer satisfaction is drastically improved by a lot of personalization and all those things. And yeah, right now the application is used by more than like 1,000 B2B customers in the customer. When I talk about like 1,000, it's all like active customer portal, B2B users, not B2C. It's all B2B customers. More than 1,000 people are currently using that customer portal. And yeah, this is one of the interesting applications that we have built in-house for the client. And this is one of the thing which we are doing for other clients as well, by creating Zoho creates that customer portal as a unified customer portal for all those Zoho applications.
That's really wonderful and elaborate explanation of how you have managed to build an impactful project on top of Creator. If you guys also can share your development experience and the impactful projects that you have developed in Creator, kindly go ahead.
Thank you, Nagarajan, for sharing your experience in detail. Thank you, Praveen. So I would like to add some more points about my experience that we built recently. Yeah, Zoho Creator application for a client. So basically, the client is US based, and they are in the manufacturing industry. They are currently using different systems for sales. They are using existing software, and the production and inventory team is using Excel. And we plan to use the Zoho One suite for their process, and we integrated Zoho CRM inventory with the Zoho Creator. So when it comes to production, we plan to automate their production process using Zoho Creator. And also the main challenge we saw was there is a communication gap between the departments. So we plan to create a Zoho Creator application for the production and inventory team to manage their production and stocks. And at the same time, we have integrated all the detail with Zoho CRM and Zoho Inventory. So by this integration, we solve their challenges in the communication. And also the unique solution we built that was they are currently using the paper-based payment process. Like when the customer complete any sales order, they are collecting their payment detail manually and their signature. So we integrated Zoho Inventory, Zoho Creator, and when the sales order is created and that sales order when the sales order is created, we send an email notification to the customer, and the customer have the option to see their sales order detail that was in the Zoho Inventory. At the same time, they can update their credit card information and see the payment related detail in the same page that was integrated with the payment gateway. And once the payment is done, the same detail will be synced back to Zoho Creator and the Zoho CRM and Zoho Inventory. So their team able to see the payment detail and the other information inside the Zoho Creator and the other application. Also, we transfer many paper-based process to automation using Zoho Creator. So that's what I like to share.
So you are seeing Zoho Creator as a powerful tool for businesses to adapt into this digital age, to transform their process digitally. You are saying that Zoho Creator is a powerful tool.
Exactly.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, Bala. I would like to quickly share my impactful project in Zoho Creator. One of my most impactful project I have worked in Zoho Creator in a educational domain, a student enrollment and course management system. It's both for a school and a college students in a single educational domain enrollment system. So the client was managing everything in a paperwork manually, which led to inefficiencies and delays in their processes. So we have implemented the entire solution in Zoho Creator that are covering like application processing. Like they have embedded the Zoho Creator form in their website, so students can directly get into the application and proceed with that. So they will receive the submitted applications, and we have done an automated approvals for the received applications. Then we have created a student data and staff data management. So to store all the student and staff informations till their exit. So for monthly timetables we have created, and also a mark entries as a bulk. So for each classes, the staffs can enter the marks, internal marks or monthly marks, etc. So they have entered the marks as a bulk. So using a subform we have created. So then they can take attendance also in a bulk manner. So attendance tracking also there. They have a school and a hostel also. So we have created a separated modules for both features, classrooms and also a hostel. So separately they have a monthly timetables and attendance tracking for both the classrooms and hostels also. We have we have created a separate modules for that. They have a disciplinary sections, and also they have a library management system. So we have created that also in this solution. And also they have a monthly lesson planning for each class wise, staff wise lesson planning also there. And we have a medical module, like doctor visits of a students, manage all medical records of the students. So we have created a overall dashboards with all explained about features in a single place, like student portfolio, like that. We have enabled a portal access for also for the users in that app. So the system handled everything from receiving application till and the applications to the managing students until their graduation or their exit from that organization. This was my first project in Zoho Creator at Zitraar. So, and it gave a deep understanding of the Zoho Creator, what it was. I was amazed to how much it could be achieved, from automating processes to building end-to-end solutions, all within a single tool in Zoho Creator. It truly showed me the power and flexibility of Zoho Creator, which it can.
Wow, that's wonderful. First is e-waste, the other is manufacturing, now education. These are all the pillars of domains, and it is happy that I feel happy that you guys have developed solutions on top of it in these domains. Amala, now about your domain and the impactful project and the interesting use cases.
Yes, Praveen. So my impactful project that I have worked on is on the domain of hospitality. So I have developed an app for guest house. So earlier the client managed everything, like the guest house details, everything manually, and the application requests they will send through emails, and room allotments they will handle everything in the spreadsheet, and there will be no proper tracking, like who are all checked in and checked out, anything is not tracked. So it also sometimes causes double bookings, confusions about the room availability. So we built the entire this guest house application in Zoho Creator, from receiving the application, handling the approvals, checking the room availability, so allotting the rooms, like check-in, check-outs. So everything we have built entirely in the Zoho Creator, and also we had an option to check in using the QR codes. So we implemented the logic of QR code based check-in, check-out for quick entry, and also the system maintained the complete guest history, so that in future, if any guest come, they can able to know this whether this guest came earlier or not, and if they have any black mark or not. So everything can be gathered in a single view. Also, we had some automated notifications and approval workflows and role-based access, so which allows the user to use it seamlessly. Like we have the separate role for receptionist, for admins, and for the contacts. So we have a separate roles for everyone, so that they can view their own records, and they can able to see all the history of the guest. And it also brought structured transparency, and it also saved a lot of time for the guest members also. So this is what I saw in the impactful project. And also we have everyone says, we have also worked on many more projects like manufacturing. So each and everything will bring us a new ideas and also new thoughts, and it everything can be possible within Zoho Creator. That's what I told. It is flexible and it is powerful.
Wonderful. So if you are building applications for hospitality, you need to have constant communication to the end, the guest, right? How did you manage to do that? How did you booking confirmations, all those notifications, how did you communicate to your
We have done the integration. So basically we have the email communication for all the customers, but also we have introduced the email communication methods like WhatsApp, SMS also. So when it is the way we have made it configurable. So when it is enabled, we will send the SMS and also through WhatsApp the confirmations. So in the confirmation itself, we will send the QR code, so that whenever the guest come in, so he will just bring out that QR code and he will just scan it and he can check in into the guest room. So that's what we have done.
Okay, now moving to the next question. As a learner, you guys would have your own journey. If I am a new college graduate, if I want to learn Zoho Creator, what do you advise me? How do I approach? Where do I reach out to? What do I practice? How do I master this craft and probably seek a job and career in this direction?
For anyone looking to learn Zoho Creator today, I'll just say, just start building. So the platform is very beginner friendly, and the best way to learn is trying things hands-on. So just we can start with the single apps using drag and drop forms. Then we can gradually explore the workflows and delete scripts and reports and integrations. So it will have the great place to begin with. And we also have the active Zoho community, which will be very helpful. So we can just pick out the small real world problems and like simple task manager or like leave tracker. So we can just build a solution around it. Once we get comfortable, we can explore other options like integrations, custom pages. We have recently AI features. So everything we can try it out. And consistency and curiosity, it has a long way. So that's how I started, and I also recommend everyone to try it out.
Wonderful.
And also add to that particular point. So Amala mentioned that you just create an account and start with the development, right? So a lot of time, whenever somebody starts with Creator, they tend to just create an account and just try to start building the forms and all those things, and then they say, "Oh, that's it. This is the Creator." So this is so easy, and that's what they used to say, right? But when they give, when they started to taking it more advanced concepts, then they'll get stuck. So for that, when you get stuck in some kind of situation, either you can watch out the videos or webinars by Zoho team themselves. They'll conduct a lot of webinars in multiple domains and verticals. You can go through that webinar. Those webinars are beginner friendly webinars, so you can just go through that and get you'll be able to understand what is going on and how we can do those things and how we can get clarified on all those things. Can do and learn from those webinars. And also another one important thing a lot of people tend to miss out, which is Zoho Creator's official documentation. So a lot of people I've seen till now, they start with the creator, build forms, and then watch videos. They may not watch webinars and all, but they watch some YouTube videos and they'll just work like that. But when you want to learn and get to know the true potential and true thing of Zoho Creator, then you can delve deep into the Zoho Creator's official knowledge base documentation. That they'll have like each documentation for forms and each fields for each fields. I'm saying for each fields and deluge and everything in a one single knowledge base. You can search it out like Zoho Creator knowledge base, and you can start it from there, from basics to the best and advanced concepts are there. And then you also need to learn deluge. Without deluge, you won't be able to say I'm a Zoho Creator developer. Maybe you can say logo developer. That is what I would look at it. You can develop forms without deluge scripts, and you can do some validations without deluge script. But if you want to go advanced with Zoho Creator, then you definitely need to learn Zoho deluge. That is no other way around it. So for that also, they have a deep and clear documentation on that. You can go to their deluge tryout editor, similar to the HTML tryout editor and all those available there, right? Similar to that, they have the deluge tryout editor. There you can practice your deluge skills, and you will be able to learn about all those functionalities and methods that deluge offers. And you can apply the same into the Zoho Creator and build your own big application and advanced application. So that's how if anyone happens to start with Creator, then I would highly suggest them to have a look at their Zoho's own knowledge base documentation. That way you can get more information. And,
so if I'm a non-computer science background student, how do I approach it? Is there anybody who's non-computer science background student here who taught yourself Zoho Creator? So as a non-computer science student, how easy or is it how difficult it is? How the learning curve for Zoho Creator is? If any one of you can share this.
I think we take Bala. He's not from computer background. Bala?
Yes. Yeah, correct. Basically, I'm from mechanical background. So basically, I suggest the Zoho Creator is easy for everyone, not for the computer background. I feel if we are good at communication, like English and the solution planning, so we can understand the business process, and we can easily develop the solution using Zoho Creator, because the Zoho Creator solves all the technical sides, like creating the forms, reports, and everything. So we just need to understand the business and what are the implementation we do for that business. So as a low-code platform, we can simply implement the solution for any business without coding. We can use the drag and drop filter, and also in the workflow we have a lot of options to avoid coding and use the simple features for function and workflows. And also we in Zoho Creator we should use the deluge scripting, which is Zoho's own scripting language. And I also feel if we are good at English, we can simply develop the deluge code. Like it is very simple. If we know the logics, we can simply develop the deluge codes. So it is not basically hard for yes, it is easy for everyone.
Okay. So you don't have to be intimidated if you're not a computer science background student. If you're willing to try things out, as Amala said, curiosity. If you have that curiosity can take you in learning this technology. And Nagarajan also mentioned regarding webinars that are available to
one more point.
get.
Also, I suggest to check the Zoho Creator's gallery application. So Zoho Creator have multiple applications that was already built by Zoho team and different Zoho partners. So they have ready-made application for various industries and various business. We can just install the application and see the functionality of that application. So we can get the idea of how the application is working and what are the features they have built, and also we can edit the application and see the automations and workflows they have built. So it also will help for the beginner to understand the deluge and Zoho Creator platform and plan their solution.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's an amazing point, Bala. That is one of the things would be great value to the learners. So they can reverse engineer the existing application and then they can learn it. That is an huge thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The next question I want to ask you guys is, we are into AI age now. Anything and everything we talk about, we are talking about in terms of AI. So how Zoho Creator apps are evolving during this AI age? So what are the future prospects, or what are the features that are available already, if you can throw us light on that? Can I build AI capable apps with AI capabilities using Zoho Creator, or can I conversationally build applications rather than, are we moving into an age where we can build applications using conversations rather than even drag and drop, or can we build applications that can converse with your users? If you can throw light on this.
Yeah, I think that is one of the things that Creator is adapting from the past years. Yeah. So earlier, when we look at the local development in Creator, we used to just create a farm and then drag and drop all these components, and then once we have the farm, then we will do the daily scripting and workflows and all those things in the back end. Now it's getting changed in the way that we can just give one prompt, like ChatGPT. Everyone would have used ChatGPT. What we do, we just give one prompt, a chat message, and then that will process it and then give us one output. Correct. Same way, we have some functionalities in Creator where we can create the whole application, or create the forms in the application, or we can even generate the values code. Even we can entirely generate a new code based on our request, or we can even enhance the existing code base, right? So there are options in Creator which allows us to create the whole application by giving prompts and use cases. Basically, based on the use case, it will just generate the forms. Maybe if it needed an external application integration, that will also include it. Like, say for example, your app needs to be integrated with CRM. Then when we giving the prompt, we can just mention integrate it with CRM and then bring those lead data in the Creator app. So we can just give the prompt, and then that will create the data model, and then after the validation of the data model, that will create the application with all those integration in place, without even needing us to go through that requirement and then drag and drop all those fields and create it. So it saves tons of time when we do all those MVPs, and then when we build the prototype, or when we build the foundation of our big application, right? So if you are spending like 2 hours in it, you may need to spend less, like 5 to 10 minutes. That's how easy it is. And then the other thing of it would be the farm generation using AI. That is something that I'm using on a day-to-day life cycle, day-to-day development. I mostly work with Zoho Creator application nowadays, right? So I have to create like a lot of forms and a lot of new implementation around the existing projects and all those things. So I would usually use the form generation. That is like mostly will generate like 70 to 80% of the forms for me. Like if I have like 10, 20 fields, that will create 15 fields by default without any issues. And then other 5 fields, I may need to add it or I may need to update or modify anything. That is how it is easy. So you have to spend like 15 minutes to create one form. Then I have to spend like 3 or 4 minutes to create one form using Zia. That is how easy it is nowadays. And then the other thing is, which is Deluge snippets. Say myself, I mostly don't use it. Again, Deluge is a simple thing. I just used to type all those things, so it is not very much fond of me to use those auto generation things. But so some use cases, some scenarios I happen to use it, like when I want to get when I work with some other existing code base. If I wanted to go through all those code, in that case I use the Deluge snippet and Deluge resistance in Zia. I'll just give the whole code to the Zia and then I'll let it explain and comment it. So then only I'll be able to know what is happening with this code base, right? So the code might have like 100, 200 lines. If I'm, let's say I haven't developed that code, I haven't written that code. Some other person or some other developer written it. Now I'm going to maintain that code or do some issue fixes and all those things. Then that might not have some comments and all those things saying what is happening through this code base and all those things. If I have to learn all those things, I'll just use the ZIA and Zia's Deluge snippet assistant to generate those comments in it. So that line by line, I'll be able to know what is happening. Instead of going through all those codes, like say this takes this input and this produce this output, and then if anything happens, this exception will happen. I don't need to manually go through that. That's where I use that. And to start with, AI assistance in Deluge is a huge thing. I'm using it on a daily basis now. It's helping a lot in many places. And I'm also in touch with Zoho team on the same, and I happen to know a lot of new features coming into that, and I'm hoping for that as well. So that will, based on the things that I'm hearing, that will reduce a lot of development time. That is what I can say right now. But when it arrives, then only I'll be able to, really know what is happening with that. So this is one thing, which is developing the application with the assistance of Zia or AI. And then there is another one aspect to this, developing AI-infused applications. So right now we were discussing about, or we were talking about creating application with using AI. But creating application with the capabilities of AI is another thing that Zoho and Creator offers, which would be like predictions. Like let's say you have let's say you are managing real estate company, right? You may have lots of lands and lots of properties. Let's say today and last few years, this property prices were this amount. And if you wanted to predict the amount, let's say next year, how much the amount would be for this particular property, right? At this particular area, this particular land one. So you can, do a ML model and then use the Zia's AI capabilities to run a prediction model and then get the predictions up and running in no time in Creator. You just need to have the historical data and everything is there in Creator itself. And then you also have lots of other AI agent capabilities. Nowadays, we are talking about ChatGPTs and AI agents, right? So AI agent capabilities also coming into the Creator. Basically, you can set up an AI agent and assign a particular task to that particular agent. And every time, let's say you enter one record in a Zoho Creator form, and then that will trigger an agent, and then that agent will run in the background and do a lot of other stuffs in the background, which are manual earlier. Like you wanted to fetch the data from your Zoho writer, and then you wanted to fetch some data from your Zoho CRM, and then combine all those things and create one writer file and store it somewhere. So earlier it happened to be one workflow, but now you can use contextual AI agents that will collect a lot of more context in it, and that will collect more data in it. So that is another aspect that Zoho brings in the era of AI, and that is also kept on improving. They are doing a lot of other stuff around it to improve all those user experience and business, improving the business aspects of their customers. And that is something we are also working closely to leverage and bring it to our kids as well. So these are all the some of their capabilities in Creator, and so far whatever they have showcased, those are all really promising, and those are really adding values to our clients and their business processes. So that's what I can say right now. But you can also try it yourself, and you can see it in your eyes what is happening in Zoho's AI things.
Exactly, Nagaraj. Yeah. So AI is making things easier, right?
Exactly.
So they are already helping us speed up with our basic task. So just by describing what you want, it will just create the forms, workflows, dashboards instantly, right? So the feature that is introduced in Zoho Creator, the reason one is that AI Zia powered integrations, and also it is integrated with OpenAI. So even though we provide the documents or we just provide the flow charts, just it will build the entire app for us. So it was one of the most wonderful. I think already it is a low code, and now that AI has been introduced, it makes the Zoho Creator more powerful, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Along with OpenAI, they also have their own LLMs running in the backend, like their in-house driven and then llama models, just actually powering their AI capabilities in Zoho Creator. So, apart from OpenAI, there is also other options available for you to play.
okay. So, what are the challenges that you face, or what are the list features that you want to be launched in Zoho Creator? What are the features that you want it to be available for you as a developer in Zoho Creator?
I would say, I mean, right now they are working on this feature, but I would say this is async functions. So right now it's in Zoho Creator, everything is asynchronous. So you do one operation, you trigger one function that will just run in sequence. If anything fails, that is fails. There won't be any wait or anything. So I happen to work with a lot of APIs, like integrating multiple applications, right? So if you integrate multiple applications, what will happen? There will be some delays, like delays in the sense sometimes the API call will be taking me a lot of times to complete that process. And sometimes you'll be working with lots of records in Creator. Let's say you might be working with lakhs of records, like 100,000 or 200,000 records in the Creator. So in that cases, again, data fetching would be a bit slower. Processing whole code would become a bit sluggish. And by the end of it, you'll get the timeout error, which I really hate to see in Creator. Sometimes it will be like, I won't be having any other option to resort to, right? There won't be any workaround apart from just reducing the number of executions. You have to take 1,000 records. In that place, I would be taking 100 or 200 records just to figure this issue for some of the scenarios. So I think I'm just anticipating this particular feature for a long time for them to release it. This is which is async function, that if a long process is running, that will keep on running until it gets executed, basically, right? Then only just move on to the other process. Right now, they have the timeout limitations in Creator. When they bring in async function, I hope that timeout limit won't be there, and that will allow us to run a process for a longer time period. That is one thing I'm really looking forward to see, and that is one of the biggest or first priority item in my wish list in the features Creator. And then I also have some other things which are maybe less priority things, but those are like really not big impactful areas for me as of now. So yeah, maybe like improve the UI in a Creator. So these UI, they have updated some of the UI components. I really like it, but there are a few more things they are cooking in right now. I happen to see some of the things earlier in the Zoho Leaks and all those things. I'm also hoping for that, and that is also another one thing is in my wish list. Is right now, the high priority thing for me is one is the async function, and the other thing is the upgraded UI and all related things, basically.
What about others?
Yeah,
There's any
Yeah.
wish list that you have for?
Yeah, I would like to quickly share the points in the future wish list. Looking ahead, I would love to see more advanced UI customization options, and such as flexible layouts and reusable design components like that. And also, I would like to also be great to have expanded third-party integrations, enhanced debugging tools also, and mainly a reduction in deluge line execution limit to support more complex applications. I agree with the Nagarajan points. Improved collaboration features for development teams, and also a deeper AI-driven automations also would be this, and more native integrations with external platforms. This would add a significant values as well. Overall, Creator is evolving rapidly so far. So I'm excited to see how it continues to grow and empower developers to build even more powerful solutions in future.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So I think we have discussed Zoho Creator as a platform extensively. It was a wonderful experience discussing with you all pros. You have got a lot of experience. You have delivered quality solutions on top of Zoho Creator. And there are also more things to come in terms of AI to develop more advanced applications for end users. So I'm very happy that we had this opportunity to discuss this, and it was a eye-opening session, a lot to learn, and I'm very thankful for it. And also to inform our audience, we also run a Zoho Creator training program. Apart from Zoho Creator solution provider, we are also Zoho Creator certified trainers. We can offer training programs for business owners who want to build their own applications for their own business, custom apps for their business. And we also have an academy in which we intake college graduates and offer Zoho Creator training programs. Students who wish to take part in this can also join our programs. It will be listed in our website and social media handles. Yeah, looking forward to build more applications and build more meaningful applications on top of Creator and reach more audience across the world. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.